main pillars for good governance is transparency and being available to the public. Make Phaltan a clean city, a green city, make it a safe city.
Okay.
I genuinely want to do something for the people of Phaltan.
Great.
People should not hesitate to come to the Nagarpalika. Need to focus on agri-based market.
Okay.
Create opportunities for agro-processing.
Okay.
One of my top priorities is to see that the officers of the municipal council are people-centric, are people-friendly, and are approachable.
Great. Hello, Namaste. I'm Professor Avinash Narute, and I warmly welcome all of you to EduBite Media. On EduBite Media, so far we have been conducted interviews with several distinguished personalities belonging from the field of education, agriculture, horticulture, medical, healthcare, and different entrepreneurs belonging to their respective fields. But today's interview is so special to all of us, and the reason is so significant because the elections are there on a board, and on a very first time on our EduBite Media, we are going to have the discussion over the subject called as politics. In this context, today we do have such a personality who will delicately define the boundary lines of the politics. Today we have a person contesting himself for the post of President for Phaltan Municipal Council. And for that purpose, we are going to have the discussion over several issues which are there on a board for important. We have today a person consisting himself, Advocate Shreemant Aniketraje Naik Nimbalkar. Sir, I warmly welcome you in this today's conversation. So before we begin with the casual discussion over the several issues and topics which are there on a board for discussion, I would like to ask you about your qualification, your bachelor life, your masters, and where you were there before the elections were begun.
So first of all, thank you for inviting me for this.
It's my pleasure, sir.
I am a postgraduate. I don't have a master's qualification.
Okay.
I have done my bachelor's in social law and my LLB from Symbiosis Law School.
Okay.
I practiced for some time in the Pune District Court. Thereafter, I practiced in Bombay.
Okay.
I was with a firm called AZB and Partners. AZB is one of the premier law firms of India. I would say it's in the top 3 rankings of India.
All right.
I was mainly handling litigation, commercial disputes, and arbitration matters.
Okay.
After working in AZB, I also did a little bit of due diligence and little bit of corporate advisory services. After that, I went to a firm called DMD Advocates, which is a very traditional litigation firm. I have practiced from a magistrate's court to the Supreme Court, to the National Green Tribunal, to the High Court, to the National Company Law Tribunal, National Company Law Appellate Tribunal. And I have also done insolvency bankruptcy processes.
All right.
Where I was instrumental and I was leading for the insolvency of a very big defense manufacturing company.
Oh, that's great actually.
And other than that, I have also done a lot of pro bono work. I have done matters relating to public charitable trusts, including litigation and drafting of a lot of their documents and other required information.
All right. Then all these works were there concentric to the Bombay only, or it were there in the different areas of Maharashtra or anywhere else?
No, it was primarily Mumbai and New Delhi.
All right. Actually, today's conversation we are going to have on a different level because this is all about something where you had already done with and dealt with. But peoples from our Phaltan and citizens from our Phaltan city are gonna expect something new, something different from you, as you are gonna be the contesting yourself for the post of President of Phaltan Municipal Council. And in that context, I would like to ask you about your vision and your leadership, because this is something where people are expecting so high. So, sir, I would like to ask you about your visionary mode. What is your primary vision about your Phaltan Municipal Council?
I want to make Phaltan a clean city, a green city,
Okay.
and a future-ready city.
Okay.
I also want to make it a safe city,
Okay.
considering all the negative publicity which we have got in the past 2 months.
Exactly.
I think it is very critical for our citizens to realize that Phaltan does have good leadership and the ability to produce and generate a team that will work for them 24/7.
Exactly, sir. Exactly. Because today's Gen Z would like to say in today's AI language, would always expect something like this.
Correct.
Perhaps you are the son of Shreemant Ramraje, you are the nephew of Shreemant Sanjeev Raje and Shreemant Raghunath Raje, who have been working in a field of social and public life over last 4 decades, over last 3 to 4 decades. Is that the reason so people are expecting from you at so high level?
Definitely the benchmark is very high. I will have to perform to the level of quality and efficiency that my father and my uncle have performed in the past 30 years.
Exactly.
So it is a challenging task, but I think I am up to it.
Is that the reason that you got inspired to come in the field of politics or something else?
There were a couple of reasons. I felt that I had done enough of legal practice. I wanted to do something for the people of Phaltan. Secondly, the current
Condition or situation?
No, I don't want to be negative, but I feel that if we allow the wrong kind of people to take power here,
Exactly.
it will result in irreparable damage of Phaltan
Exactly.
and all that we have worked for. Every one of us, not only me or my family, but all our people who have been working here consistently for the past 40, 50, maybe even 60 years. Whatever
Exactly.
was started by my great-grandfather, whatever was carried on after him,
Exactly.
all that will go to waste if the wrong kind of people are given power. So that was one of my main criteria for opting for public life
And choosing this.
and choosing this. And also because I genuinely want to do something for the people of Phaltan.
Great, great. Actually, from the sir's view, we could see clearly from his great grandfather till his generation, it's the 4th generation in a row which is gonna deal with the Phaltan city and the Phaltan constitution. In the same manner, sir, today's generation would also expect to do the politics people-centric, where you need to be so transparent in taking some good decisions. What is your take on that?
I think the two main pillars for good governance is transparency and being available to the public.
Exactly.
So one thing I learned in my field of law was that you have to have a very disciplined approach in professional life. So I think that the two planks on which I will proceed ahead will be definitely public transparency and being available to the public at large, so that I can interact with them and understand their complaints, so that I can address them more efficiently and in a better manner.
Great, great. Actually, that's what it causes and it matters a lot. Because see, sir, now every day, each and every person who is belonging to any house, there is no matter like from which community they are belonging to, everyone do have the cell phones. And because of the social media, everyone could know about the different aspect of the development. So in terms of that, what are your development priorities in terms of keeping that agenda alive all the time for after your selection for the post of president?
If I am selected for the post of president, my top priority is going to be, I think the first thing that we have to focus on is road infrastructure.
Exactly.
For the past 4 or 5 years, there has been a complete dereliction of duty on the part of the administrator. I feel that if we don't have decent roads, they can create a hazardous situation, an accident-prone situation for the citizens at large. So I think the first priority should be roads. The second priority for me is going to be efficient water supply.
Exactly.
Phaltan is very fortunate that it has no shortage of water for all seasons.
Correct.
But I have got feedback from people where they say that they require water to come at a constant pressure at a more better time, which is more convenient for them.
Okay.
So we need to handle this. I think the third critical task will be traffic management.
Okay.
I am seeing a lot of chaotic traffic management.
Exactly.
Citizens will have to obey traffic laws. We have to be all civic minded
Exactly.
and cooperative on the road to each other. So I think these three will be my first top priorities.
Great. That's what actually we are also expecting from you, being as a third person, being as a third party, because nowadays lot many people from our Phaltan are just comparing our Phaltan to the Baramati and all. But guys, this is a matter where you simply could not compare both the cities, as the both city do have the different visionary persons. Here also in our Phaltan, as the sir has intimated, and I would like to underline this line, Phaltan got the efficient water level only because of Shreemant Ramraje, and we have all the victims and the proofs about the same, because in assembly also a lot many MLAs and our deputy chief minister have also several times admitted the same.
Correct.
And this is something where you need to take the credit about, and Phaltan citizens also should know about it, that this is the real victim of our Phaltan city. In the same manner, I would like to ask you, like, if you're gonna make a blueprint of our civic infrastructure and civic amenities, what you would like to convey on the same?
So as I said, our top priorities are going to be roads,
Okay.
efficient water supply,
Okay.
efficient traffic control.
Exactly.
After that, from a long-term perspective, I think we need to focus on using environmentally friendly materials
Correct.
for road construction, encourage citizens and our contractors to use environmentally friendly materials,
Correct.
encourage the use of solar panels, installation of solar panels on government buildings so that they can generate more electricity.
Correct.
Further to that, I think we need to make Phaltan more green,
Exactly.
increasing our tree cover, giving more importance to public places such as parks,
Correct.
recreation facilities, including grounds, playgrounds, gyms. If we can make another swimming pool, that would be amazing, because I think it is time we have more than one option for people.
Exactly.
And also, I think it is very, very critical that we make the Nagarpalika a more efficient model.
Exactly.
People should not hesitate to come to the Nagarpalika for redressal of grievances or their problems. It will be one of my top priorities to see that the officers of the Municipal Council are people-centric, are people-friendly,
Great.
and are approachable.
Great. So actually, these are really so in highlighted points from you. Actually, nowadays what we are facing here in our Phaltan, the one who is standing in front of you in opposition is never referring these kind of points. They are simply talking over the boundary lines. They are talking over the arrogancy. They are talking about the issues which are irrelevant to the Phaltan. And at this side, those who are so what we can say that essential to know about, the one who is sitting besides me at present, he's always been talking about your health, is talking about the infrastructure development, civic amenities and everything. So it is all about the time where you need to choose something which is better in upcoming time for our Phaltan city. Actually, sir, I would like to talk more over this. I would like to talk on the governance, where you are going to have your hold after the elections, after your post of president. What you're gonna keep yourself in a track like transparency and taking decisions, making it so implemented from you till the last person of the Phaltan.
Correct, absolutely.
How you're gonna deal with this?
As I said earlier, the municipal council and its officers and its employees
Yes.
will have to
Work on it, yes.
They'll have to be more accountable. They will be held responsible for any lapses. There will be, I won't say punishment, but I will not spare them if they are not performing efficiently and 100% to my standards and my values.
Great.
Furthermore, I think we need to ensure that the people have, I make it very clear that the people need to approach the municipal council for every problem that they feel that the council needs to address. At the same time, I think we need to have a more active participation in municipal council affairs from the citizens.
Exact time, because active participation of the peoples into the governance, that too in the municipal corporation, actually it leads towards the better decisions.
Correct.
I would like to say.
We have a better understanding of what the problems are.
Exactly. For that purpose, are you gonna keep yourself 24/7 available for the Phaltan citizens?
100%.
Great. Actually, this is very big assurance to all of us guys, because the one who is gonna sit on that chair, I think it is all about the delegate destiny of that chair, because that chair gonna have such a deliberate, described, and such a person who will definitely give his 100% all the time for only you. Sir, I would like to ask you about the next very important question. Nowadays, the politics is changing to another level, and I know the reason behind is perhaps there is some we can say that boundary lines are there because of the parties. Some another opposition peoples might have intimated about you the same, but still the youth is there. Phaltan's youth, would like to say, is taking this victorious election in the hand. What is your take on this, and how would you like to guide to our youth of Phaltan?
We are a agri-based economy. Majority of the taluka is dependent on agro activities.
Exactly.
It is my vision that if we can help young entrepreneurs to start agro processing or agro export business units,
Okay.
I think that's a great source of income for themselves as well as for their fellow employees.
And empowerment is also important factor.
Correct. The other point is we need to involve and empower women.
Exactly.
There are a lot of women who I saw are very hardworking. Unfortunately, they don't have that one opportunity or that one chance for making it big in the entrepreneurial world.
Exactly.
So I'm going to make sure that we can get some entrepreneurial programs, skill workshops,
Great.
perhaps some central schemes and some state government schemes under which we can start cottage industries, develop traditional handicrafts, develop some traditional carpentry or furniture making initiatives.
Great. Actually, that's so nice of you, sir. Like, before going for a board of elections, you are actually giving them such a great, what we can say, assurance of, like, if you will be there on that desired position of president of Phaltan Municipal Council, these are my certain plans for giving good kind of empowerment to our Phaltan citizens, that is especially coming for youth and women also. Sir, actually, our Phaltan Education Society, like you are right from Madhuji Maharaj, and then Shreemant Maluji Maharaj has also greatly participated in developing the same. Then Shreemant Shivaji Raje was there, and nowadays in today's generation, of course, Maharaj Sahib is there, Baba is there, and in terms of developing the good communication and technical amenities through our engineering college, you are also there in a committee. So like all the members of your family have been invested their keen interest and best time, quality time of your life in education, we know. But some peoples are there in a Phaltan are just like creeping around. They are just talking about that, like what they did. This is all about, except the medical, we have everything here.
Yes.
So this is something we have invented in education. After the education, for settling themselves into the industrial, we have Cummins. Because of the Maharaj Sahib keen interest, Cummins had come to us, and lot many people are getting jobs and their like family lives because of the Cummins. Again, yes, water irrigation and all that we had already discussed earlier. These are the issues are there, but at the same time, in today's generation, in Gen Z, again I would like to recall it, in an AI world, what different new techniques you're gonna launch for the Phaltan?
I think
through education also and through industry also, in both the way we are expecting.
as I said, we need to focus on agri-based market.
Okay.
Create opportunities for agro-processing.
Okay.
I'm also trying to set up a compressed biogas unit.
Great.
We have already started phase 1 of Mahindra Logistics,
Okay.
the warehousing facility that is now being managed on behalf of Cummins by Mahindra Logistics.
Okay.
I'm hoping that we can expand that and give more employment to youth.
Okay.
Other than that, I think considering that we are into a tech-driven age,
Exactly.
we need to create more infrastructure for technology through our colleges, through our institutions.
Exactly.
Start our kids from a very early age to be more friendly and more savvy with AI.
Exactly.
And other than that, I think even for people who are not college going, who have passed out or
Okay.
are in their professional capacity, perhaps take some initiative and make them understand what is AI and how they can use AI for their businesses and
For their
activities.
businesses and daily uses. Great. Actually, so keen interest and initiative of yours, sir, because these are some small steps which will definitely leads towards the very effective communication and well-being. So I'm greatly admire your advice and would like to tell to the Phaltan citizens also this is something which we need to inhale in. Sir, we are leading towards the last phase of our interview, but would like to remind you that earlier you exactly said that we need to make our Phaltan city so green and so eco-friendly. By keeping environmental forum in eye, what different initiatives would like to take over keeping the carbon level so down and to keep environment healthy in our Phaltan?
Primarily, I think we can start with construction.
Okay.
We can use more eco-friendly materials, use more eco-friendly techniques.
Okay.
We can incentivize this through the municipal council by giving some sort of perhaps some rebates
Okay.
if that is permissible by law.
Okay.
Secondly, we can use the same kind of environmentally conscious materials for roads.
Okay.
We can, as I said, put up solar panels on government buildings,
Great.
including the municipal council.
Great.
Other than that, I think we need to make the citizens also aware of what is happening in the world at large.
Great.
There are some amazing ideas that have come up. One interesting idea which I wanted to share with you
Okay.
is vegan leather. Now, traditional leather involves a lot of water.
Okay.
It creates an enormous amount of pollution and carbon footprint.
Oh.
Vegan leather in comparison can be made from pineapple leaves.
Okay.
Somebody in Africa is making vegan leather from pineapple leaves.
Acha.
Perhaps we can do something like that based on fruits that are available in our area.
In our market also.
There are innumerable opportunities for ensuring that our carbon footprint is lowered.
Okay.
In fact, I am hoping that we can make Phaltan a unique destination and a showcase model to show what we can do as a smaller town as compared to a bigger city like Mumbai or Pune
Great.
for lowering carbon emissions.
Great, sir. Great. Actually, this is something which is so visionary, and I would like to highly appreciate your presence here, sir. because this is something where you cannot compare the two personalities, because one is there on your side who is so delegate, so educationist, so visionary, so impressible, and on the other hand you know what is there. So choice is yours, choice is your citizens. You have to make it choice so clearly from your end to whom you are gonna choose in upcoming time. Sir, at the closing message, what you would like to address to our Phaltan citizen?
I always tell people that please vote. Voting is a constitutional right which has been given to you after a very long struggle.
Great.
It should not be taken lightly.
Yes.
There are so many countries which are sham democracies where people don't have democratic rights, especially the right to vote.
Exactly, that's true.
I will also tell the people, vote without any other consideration.
Yes.
Except that you are doing it for your future and for society, for the people of Phaltan, and for the glory and greatness of our beloved country.
Great, sir. Great. That's so nice of you, actually. My dear parents, my dear citizens of the Phaltan, here on this note, we are just there on a mentally stability. We are there on a mentally what we can say essentiality, where you are gonna keep your eye always on a track on the person. Right from last 30 minutes, over last 25 to 30 minutes, the person is sitting besides me and having a discussion over various issues which are really being so important to us nowadays. For Gen Z also, for the grandparents also, and for young children also, he made some choices over his proportional things. And I would like to appeal now, don't get bothered yourself discussing frankly, discussing over the what we can say, the issues which are there around you, and also about the things where you need to take the keen interest in making the Phaltan green, environmental, and everything to be there on your top. We wish in upcoming time Phaltan will definitely choose such a person who will be there on the top of the rows always. On 20th of December, elections are there on a board, and on 21st, the sun of shine will decide the new generation will be there on a board as usual. I wish you all the best, sir, for the upcoming elections, and on the agendas you had discussed with me. The God, Sri Rama, will help you and will give you the blessings to fulfill out your all the wishes which you have just spoken to us. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yes.